The good years. Too often we are too young to acknowledge them, too busy, too happy.
Joshua came running in out of playing outside and said, "Mom, there's a cramp in my heart. I have a cramp in my heart." I said, "No 6-year-old says that."
In a heartbeat, literally, everything can change.
There is an issue, and he's got congenital heart disease.
Joshua was sitting on my lap at that moment. I remember a tear went down my cheek and hit the floor, and I thought, "No, Mom, you've got to be strong because this little boy needs you to be strong."
Cheryl had to demonstrate exactly what her little boy believed, a message he drew on a piece of paper months before the diagnosis.
Sometimes people say love conquers hate, but I made up a different one. Brave conquers fear.
Brave conquers fear. How could he have known? His sister, his brother, they needed to know.
I was like, what's gonna happen to him? Like, is it gonna be fine? Because I was like scared of losing him, you know.
And I remember Duke scared, and he had to like trust God.
Before open heart surgery, Cheryl and Mark turned that drawing into a t-shirt for Joshua, his family, and nurses.
Miracles were not happening, like miracles didn't happen, Joshua would not be here.
His heart is healed, and he has the proof.
It kind of stands for like that I went through it and like I was brave.
And he was ready to share his bravery again, this time with his baby brother Joseph, born just weeks later, also at Children's Hospital because he had some kidney problems.
And it's amazing to have, 2 kids in the span of 6 weeks, be in intensive care for different reasons. But to feel like there's such a reason for it because it's giving us a understanding about how precious life is.
Hi, buddy. Hi. I feel like it's a really good experience to have.
And this may seem hard to believe, but not only is he better for it, but we are too.
Yes.
I mean, there is, no doubt about that. I mean, it is what tears most people apart has really brought us together.
They are better, which is why they're back here at the place where brave always conquers fear.
It's one thing to draw the words, but it's another thing to experience that. And there's such a power behind the experience, and that experience brings the understanding.
Joshua had one wish, to share his t-shirt with other families and not make them pay for it. Cheryl and Mark knew they had to honor that wish.
It's a t-shirt
It's a t-shirt
that I made.
that you made? Yeah, he designed it.
His message resonates in these rooms. Some of these children have had hearts repaired. Others needed a new heart, like Mallory.
That she wasn't breathing and her heart wasn't beating, and Dr. Campbell brought her back. So that she would be alive. Your surgeon saved her life too. Now she is a brave girl. 3 surgeries and she has a heart transplant.
Hopefully, they will all leave with a scar too.
It looks like an exclamation point because it's like, I had surgery. Shows that I was brave, and I like have an opportunity to show that I went through it.
All around that hospital, there are families that went through so much more than we did. So much more, and we watched them handle it with such grace. And we would say, gosh, we are so lucky.
Blessed and convinced more than ever that Joshua was right all along.
I kind of think that's no one else uses that but me. I'm like, it's my signature move, baby.
Brave conquers fear, and love conquers all. What defines a good year really depends on your perspective, and for Cheryl was summed up in one precious Christmas gift.
And I open it up, and it's this picture frame, and it has 3 pictures, and one of us sitting with Joshua in ICU, one of Joshua, and then one the day we took Joseph home from the NICU. And at the bottom it just said, sometimes the hardest years turn out to be the best. And that is true.